Okay, let's take a look. So we are in the third precept. Class, please take a look. Okay. Please off the mic, class. Okay, class, let's take a look. Okay, so we finished the introduction regards the learning attitude, and we know the benefit of meditation. Okay, then we begin with the condition in the self-restraint. All right, so in the self-restraint, we go through the 5 precepts. So we finished the first precept, and we have finished the second precept. So today we go to the third precept. Okay, it is correct. Okay, right. In the previous lesson we talked about the second precept. We know there's the conditions to determine what's the level of the karma by committing the second precept. And I remember we mentioned all the modern up to date events regarding the stealing the present what happened in the present situation. So we have discussed. So now we go to the third precept. Third precept is
Master, we have done third precept already.
oh, we are done.
Fourth precept.
We are in the fourth precept. Yeah, okay. We are in the fourth precept. Okay, so Sharon, can you please read it out? Fourth precept, aware of the suffering. Sharon, on the mic, please.
Okay. Aware of the suffering caused by unmindful speech and the inability to listen to others. I vow to cultivate loving speech and deep listening in order to bring joys and happiness to others and relieve others of their suffering. Knowing that words can create happiness or suffering, I vow to learn to speak truthfully with words that inspire self-confidence, joy, and hope. I am determined not to spread news that I do not know, to be certain and not to criticize or condemn things of which I am not sure. I will refrain from uttering words that can cause division or discord or that can cause the family or the community to break. I will make all efforts to reconcile and resolve all conflicts, however small.
Okay, thank you so much. Class, have you highlight your notes? The notes is already be highlighted. Okay, thank you so much. So now we go to the details. So before we proceed, please enjoy a video clip. Then we have a discussion.
Patient has a fractured fibula. Well, center. Take him going for him.
Daddy's gonna be so excited.
That killed him.
I don't hate your mother. Morning, Dad.
Okay, a class with applause to the video clip production. Okay. Well, so the whole thing tell us that don't judge too quickly lah. Okay. I think the last one is the most amusing one. Right. Okay. Well, from the last one, I think it is good we can start our discussion. Okay. So you see how. Okay, if let's say, okay, one day, okay, if you are the lady, you are the one who see a man take the shit and eat, okay, so how will you respond? Okay, if you go back to home, will you tell somebody for what are you seeing? Yeah, Junjie. Yes. Yeah, if happen to you, you see things clearly, right? Or with your
Yes.
eye. Okay, so you go back, you see Li Ping. What will you say to Li Ping?
I would say don't. No, before that I will not. I will try to stop the man from eating the thing first. Then I think from that then we will clear out that it's a misunderstanding. Then after that I know it's a misunderstanding. I'll tell Li Ping it's that misunderstanding.
Oh, okay. If let's say there's a lady, you also will go to stop her.
Yes.
Oh, you're not worried for being slapped.
I will try to stop.
Okay. No, where is the funny? Okay, how about Li Ping? If you see the case happen in front of you, then what will you say later on? If you see your husband?
I will tell it's so strange.
Oh, you say, oh, so strange. I saw people eat shit. You say something like that, right? Am I right? You see,
Yeah.
it's quite normal, right? How you
Yeah,
just okay, but of course the way we see is without harming, right? Or without bad intention, right? Because it's really happened to you. Rich shit. He's eating shit. Okay. So now we go to the circumstances. If you are the man, okay, you notice that the girl misunderstood that you eat shit So Mr. Teo, what will you do? Mr. Teo, what will you do? You notice that, oh, they misunderstood me, I eat shit. So what will you do? You just don't bother, or you will try to do some clarification? What will you try to do? On the mic, please.
If the lady is standing quite far away, I don't bother lah.
You don't bother
Because I'm doing what is right. I'm doing the right thing.
So you mean that?
Not it, you see.
You mean just let it be Just let she misunderstood You mean it is right?
Yes.
Just her business for misunderstanding. Okay, how about Sharon?
Yeah.
What will you do if you notice the lady misunderstood that you were eating shit? Okay, what will you do?
If the lady asks me, then maybe I'll explain to her that I'm not eating the shit. But if she's just standing and staring at me, maybe I'll just laugh it off.
Okay, so same If she asks, you show her this is not the shit, this is the chocolate. Okay, but if she doesn't if she doesn't come forward and asking, so just let it be Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, yes. How about Mrs. Teo?
For me, if I know the lady must be mistaken that I'm taking a shit because she doesn't know that maybe the shape is a shit, but now actually maybe it can be a cookie.
Yeah.
So I may tell her this is a cookie.
Yeah, okay, maybe you just wait because they look so
this is cookie. This is
so
cookie.
Say, this is cookie
Okay.
Right. Okay. If that's the case, if let's say, okay, you notice that somebody misunderstood you, it may cause you maybe you can't sleep well. Will it happen to you? If let's say it happened to you, if people misunderstood you, okay, maybe this case eating shit, will it cause you cannot sleep? If let's say the lady is a good friend, is close to you, is a relative, will you try your best to clarify if she is your relative? Yes, okay, Junjie, Li Ping, you try, because they are the relative already, okay, So for Sharon, you won't clarify, even though it's a relative.
If the relative knows me, I'm sure you ask me, then I will clarify.
Also, wait I mean, also wait for the clarification, request for the clarification. Oh, I see. Okay. So, Mr. Tio's the same, you won't do any action,
No. For me, I will, let's say it's this one, I will call him. Just now you have mistaken and I'm eating shit.
Okay. So okay, it seems what Mrs. Teo react is quite similar with the leaping and also Junjie. So you will just react directly. Okay. Okay. Basic. Okay. So for Mr. Teo, okay, if let's say the lady misunderstood that you were stealing something, you're not eating shit, but you were stealing something. Will you?
Stealing.
Okay. If you go forward for clarification, Mr. Teo. If it's not eating shit anymore, it's stealing something.
But is she my relative?
Relative, yes.
Is my relative. Then whether she come to me and ask me.
Come to you.
But you say whether I explain to her or not.
Will you go forward?
It depends because that's why I always say that how far she is from me. It's
not very far.
If just not far, then I will explain to her.
You will explain. Okay.
Because she suspect me.
Okay. So
actually, I'm doing the right thing, you see. Not stealing.
Yeah. How about Sharon? Okay. If she suspect you were stealing, will you just reach her and explain to her, even though she doesn't come forward?
Actually, when my relative saw me eating the thing, maybe I think we shouldn't judge before, no? We shouldn't help him to make judgment. We should let them see, think what they think it is, rather than maybe he is not thinking that I'm eating shit.
Oh, no. I mean, from the expression we know, just now you watched the video clip about, it's so shocking, you know already right? Okay. So now the case is stealing, not eating shit. Will you go forward for clarification?
If my relatives say, "Hey, Sharon, are you crazy? Why are you eating shit?" Then I will explain to her,
No. Now it's no more eating shit, it's a stealing already. Will you go forward for explanation if stealing?
And maybe I won't try to clarify.
You still won't clarify, but you can sleep well without clarification.
Yeah. Because I don't bother what people are thinking of me.
Okay. So well, anyway, you see, class. This is the response from yours. Well, there's nothing right or wrong. Okay, it's nothing right or wrong. But what we see, why we have to respond accordingly, the reason is just to make yourself can sleep better. All right. But it seems that how will you take the action? It depends on the circumstances for all of you. Okay, for Sharon, even though people accuse her for stealing, but she's still calm. Okay, so she doesn't go forward. Okay, well, for Mr. Teo, okay, if the accusation just for eating shit, so he doesn't bother. But the accusation level go to stealing, so he has to clarify already. Okay, you see or not? Okay, the difference. Then the other three of you, even though eating shit, you have to clarify in the first place. You don't wait until the accusation become stronger, become worsen. You see. So meaning to say that, well, nothing right or wrong. Okay, so just for you to keep yourself, you know that how far you can take for the accusation. Accusation, we feel uncomfortable is due to our dignity also dignity, and also it depends on how influenced from the accuser, because if the accuser very close to us, it may cause harm to our relationship, or maybe business or reputation, or if the accuser prefer gossip, it can make things worse, you see. So sometimes once there's an allegation, it's quite hard to judge whether you should clarify or just keep quiet. Am I right? It's not easy, because here everybody is about middle age. We all have the experience, for the personality. So basically, I think you notice that doing our job is not difficult. The difficult part is the handling the human issue. Agree? Throw your hand. You agree? Yeah, I say agree. You see or not? Still the human problem. But do you know this or not? Human problem partially are triggered by ourselves. Partial problem is from ourselves. Actually, how do you respond is reflect how your prior experience and knowledge. Meaning to say that how do you brought up will reflect how do you react. And sometimes how do you react will reflect your educational background of your family, and also reflect how your parents brought you up. You know what I mean? Okay. But anyway, once you start to do the qigong, do the meditation, you learn the dharma, you will change already. So class, there's no definite answer for you as long as you feel comfortable. But anyway, from the sentence, the fourth Vinaya, it happens that if there's a possible, we'll try to clarify. If let's say it will jeopardize our relationship or the business or whatever. Okay, and one thing you see, Li Ping, he said, once he see people eat shit, she saw people eat shit, sure she will come back. Maybe you say, oh, I feel something very odd, people is eating shit. So he will tell her husband, it's quite normal, you see. And here, okay, the husband, how to react also important. Okay, so Junjie, if let's say Li Ping told you this case, how do you respond?
I will just laugh.
Just laugh. Okay. Just laugh. All right. Okay. If let's say Li Ping claimed that he saw somebody stealing, all right. So how do you respond?
Then I would ask why she didn't report police.
You don't just laugh at me. You say, why you don't report to the police? Different reaction already. Okay. Yes. Okay. You see a class here is go to the skill of the listening. Remember, in the beginning, we quote that listening is very important. I met a counselor, a head of the Department of Counseling before. He told me that according to the statistic from the tele-counseling, okay, the number could be about 300 per year, the calling, right? But 95% they don't request for any solution, but just want to borrow your ear to listen only. So meaning to say that listening is very important, and not everybody they know how to listen. Okay, so actually in first case, what Li Ping okay try to tell Junjie, he laughed. It's a good response. Meaning to say that he respond, he feel funny. Okay, without verbal. Okay, basically if you learn the skills of responding, the proper responding in counseling center, they will teach you like that. Maybe you have to rephrase the statement and with additional emotional mention. Like maybe Junjie will say that, oh, you feel surprised since you saw some people eating shit. Something like that. You see not? You rephrase the sentence and you express the feeling. So meaning to say that Li Ping will notice that, oh, you understand me. So maybe she will keep on more elaboration. She'll say, oh, I feel so funny. All right, so more story will come up because the responder from Junjie opened the door already, the heart door, the mind door to Li Ping. You get what I mean? So this is how, if you learn the counseling skill, they will just respond in this way. Basically, not much judging. So the second one about the allegation for stealing. Okay, so meaning to say that Junjie tried to suggest the solution already. Why you don't report to the police? Okay, so class, basically, if let's say this is not a normal, this is just a normal conversation, daily life conversation in daily life. But if let's say, okay, you go to the counsel in the proper counseling way, they also wouldn't give solution in the first place. Because they know somebody come to you, talk to you, they want people listen. Maybe they know what to do already. Okay, so same, they will just respond. Oh, you look surprised for noticing our neighbor stealing. Maybe also say the same way. Okay, because sometimes people they are smart, they know what to do. They just want you to listen only. So you just respond like this. So the conversation will be just keep on. We just keep on. All right. If let's say, okay, Li Ping said that, oh, I don't know what to do. Maybe at that time, okay, you can suggest that why don't you report to the police? Okay, but if let's say in the very beginning, okay, without much trust, the people come to you, they say, oh, okay, they claim, they said that, oh, my wallet lost. I suspect had been stolen. Okay, sometimes people will say that, how many times I say already, you stupid guy, or you don't keep things well. Okay, so some people don't respond this way. So this way, actually, you make them close their door anymore. They don't want to talk anymore because you start blaming them. And basically, for certain people, they used to respond in this way. Am I right? They begin with the blaming first. Maybe blaming, starting with the vulgar, and they say, you are stupid, you are foolish. How many times I tell you? So that is not a good way to respond, especially it happens to themselves, especially for the victim. They feel so sorry already. They need your agreement to agree with their feeling. So basically what they need is you just also same rephrase and then reflect their their feeling. That's the thing. So that is the skill of the listening. Okay. So maybe you can try here. Okay, Sharon. Okay. Sharon, you try to the skill of listening. I wish I tell you. Oh, Sharon, okay, my wallet has been stolen. I'm so bad luck today. How do you respond in a proper way?
Normally, when people lost,
now you just respond to me.
Sifu, it's okay. If something not belongs to you, you will go anyway. So maybe it's better you just lost it instead of being somebody rob you and make harm to your body. Isn't it, Sifu?
No, this is not counseling. No, this is not counseling. Okay, well, okay. We are not used to the counseling way of conversation. I know lah. Okay, well, basically, okay, you just try to catch what is my feeling first. Maybe I feel so surprised, right? Okay, so you said that you begin that. Oh, you look surprised. Oh, you look sad. Okay, for being stolen. That will be good already. No need to say that, oh, everything is anicca. Oh, okay, people rob you. Actually, it's good. You not harm. You don't need to go to further. Why? If let's say the case, the victim is the lady have been raped, they are very fragile, you know. You know what I mean? We don't say that, oh, it's lucky you being raped, you just survive. Oh no, we don't say so because that case is too sensitive already. You know what I mean? Okay, it's a training lah. Okay, yeah, okay. Maybe let's Liping, you try to respond me. Okay, so I said that. Oh, it's so bad luck for me. Okay, I just fall down and I got bleeding lah. How do you respond me in the counseling way?
I don't know how to counseling.
No, you need to learn now. You need to learn now.
I will ask.
No, you just respond me now. I'm talking to you. I say, I'm so bad luck today. Why you see? Okay, I get injured.
Are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'm not okay. I hurt.
Then did you go to clinic or hospital?
Yeah, you see, class. It seems that we are not used to the counseling way to respond. Okay, well, basically, okay, yeah, Junji, I think you try in the counseling way to respond me. So first of all, reflect my feeling first.
Ayo, you fell down.
Okay, so you rephrase already. All right. So what is my feeling?
You're in pain.
Okay. You look pain due to falling down. Am I right? That's enough already. You see. Class, am I right? If let's say one day you are sad, are you expect people to give you solution, or do you expect just people listening to you only? Do you have the experience? Am I right? Okay, maybe you just expect that. Oh, I feel so sorry. Sorry for hearing that. You look sad. I think that's what you expect me. Am I right? Or you expect me to say that? Oh, you've heard go to counseling lah. Don't talk so much. You expect me to say so? Am I right? You get what I mean? Okay. So anyway, class, if let's say you notice that people tends to come to you, inclines to come to you, maybe you can go to attend the counseling course. They will try to brainwash you how to speak in the counseling manner. The manner is very polite, and it seems they try to, they don't want to trigger any how to, they don't want to make the relationship turns how to say, turns, how should I put it, they become intense, they just want to build the trust, especially the victims, they are in the in their position. Okay, maybe I think Mr. Teo can respond well. Okay, so Mr. Teo, I come to you. Oh, Mr. Teo, a doctor mentioned to me that the diagnosis revealed that I got cancer. You respond to me.
I will try to calm you down.
No, you just directly talk to me already.
I say, Sifu, no worry. Nowadays, you detect early cancer also can be cured. Maybe this is a step for you to change your new life.
I'm counseling way already. Counseling way already. Okay. Well, no. Okay, Mr. Teo, please respond me in the counseling way. Mr. Teo, respond me in the counseling way. Okay, what is my feeling? What is my what is my feeling?
I mean, definitely you feel sad about it.
Okay. Yeah. I look sad. Then
you feel sad a bit.
My sentence.
But what's the doctor's advice? I will ask you. What's the doctor's advice to you?
Oh, no. Actually, in the counseling way, it's no need to proceed to what doctor advised me. You just repeat that. Oh, okay, you look sad because doctor declared that, doctor claims that, I mean, you got cancer. That will be enough already. I mean, that's the way. So what doctor advice or all this type of stuff, maybe later on. Okay, yeah, sometimes because we just want people to listen only. I feel frustration already. Oh, cancer, see. So I just want people to listen to me. Then if with your agreement, you say, yeah, I know, understand. It's already comfort already. You know what I say? All right, I mean, that is the skills. Okay, never mind class. It really needs, exercise and repeat so that we answer in the more counselor way. So, but luckily it seems you don't blame. You don't using the blaming way. If you blame, you say, you see, I say already, don't eat so much all the rubbish food. Now you got a cancer. You see, you deserve it. That is the worst case. Some people they can't respond in this way. That's the worst case. You see, so immediately I think you will shut up the door already. You don't know what to talking already. Okay, you get it? Okay,
do you think, Sifu, do you think that usually the first sentence I say that definitely you feel very sad about it, but maybe the patient expecting that your advice that the next course of action, maybe you need that advice.
Okay. Well, basically it depends because if let's say I need your advice, maybe if let's say my emotion is pretty stable, immediately you can see already. You know what I mean? If I look for advice, if I'm not looking for advice, I'm looking for an ear. You can feel that. Oh, I mean the emotion is still strong, so it's not time to input all the advice once the people in the emotion.
We stop at there.
Yeah, basically, that's what we try to do. But if let's say you know that the guy looks so stable, how he said, oh, I got cancer. Okay, it's from the doctor. And maybe with a little bit smile, I think he doesn't need your advice also. Maybe you have to learn from him already. Can you tell me what do you learn? Maybe you have to say it different way already. Am I right? Because the people telling you, they're smiling, they say, oh, I got cancer, guy. Right? You need to say it is within his capability to handle it already. Okay, so basically it depends on how the reaction of the people, then we respond. Okay, so that is the meaning here, you see, because the author is quite experienced also. So you see, class you say, yeah, cultivate loving speech and deep listening in order to bring joy, happiness to others. You see or not? Okay, so class, if let's say you are quite interested the skills which I mentioned, maybe you can just copy down the keywords. Whether I get it correct or not. So basically, we call it as a reflection of emotion. Let's see first. Rephrasing, rephrasing and reflect emotion. Paraphrasing, yes, okay. Yeah, reflecting and paraphrasing, counseling tutor. This is known as a paraphrasing. Reflecting is showing the client that you have heard not only what is being said, but also what feeling and emotion the client is experiencing when sharing their story with you. Okay, so this is sometimes known in counseling speak as the music behind the words. Okay, so a class you can just copy that reflecting and paraphrasing. So maybe you can do a little bit practice. Okay, oh yeah. But class, if you do the paraphrasing, please try to avoid for being the parrot People say that I'm sad. They say you are sad. I fall down, you fall down. Don't be like a parrot. I got cancer. Yes, you got cancer. Not in this way. Not in this way. That is the second wound already. People thought something wrong with you. How come you respond this way? Okay, so remember, not in this, not in the parrot way. So you have to rephrase in your way, and then remember, always stay at the people's eyes. Nowadays, people used to respond in this way. Yes, listen. Yeah, just talk up. What people used to respond this way. Remember, eye contact is so important. And basically, the people who closest to us, the more we ignore them because not much appreciation. It's very close to you. Am I right? So just, I mean, have to rethink about this stuff. Okay, so that is the meaning of the counseling speaks here. Okay, then besides, we go to this. Okay, okay, we words that inspire self-confidence, joy, and hope. Always speak this type of thing. Inspire people confidence, joy, and hope. I think nowadays Facebook a lot of this type. They call what soul kitchen. Soul kitchen soup. Something like that. Kitchen soup of soul. Soul of kitchen soup. So people used to send this out to encourage people. It's very common now. Okay. Yeah. Then we see I'm determined not to spread news I don't know. Okay, so class basically all right. Nowadays people quite aware we don't try to share something you don't know, and you will try to reconfirm the information. All right. Okay. And then and I do not know to be certain, and not to criticize and condemn self of things I'm not sure. Yes, talk about not to criticize and condemn things of which I'm not sure. Okay, class, have you ever gone through a Netflix video regards the dilemma of social? Have you ever heard about that? Recently, this the dilemma of social. Oh, it topped the list. Many people watch because they tell you how does Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all these giant medium play. Okay, do you know that or not? There's some guy who believe that the Earth is flat. Do you know that? Why they believe the flat? The reason is class. If let's say in YouTube you type Earth is flat. Okay, so after watching the first video clip, all right, so the YouTube by algorithm calculation, they will keep on give you all this type of stuff. The Earth is flat. Okay, maybe for somebody this. Okay, if let's say okay, so they will keep on fitting you with all this type of information. One people maybe you're skeptical. Second people say the Earth is flat. You start to believe. Third people say, okay, the perception is start to building up. After fourth or fifth people say, then you got a solid point already. So the algorithm, they calculate because they want to maximize the commercial purpose. Okay, for commercial, maximize the profit. So they keep on feed you what you need and what you want. Okay. So always be careful. So meaning to say that nowadays, everybody, we are staying with the Facebook and the YouTube, all right? So we need to say that now YouTube and Facebook, they try to shape your world by the algorithm calculation. You have to be careful. So we need to say that if you start to blame somebody, okay, in the Facebook, you watch somebody blaming somebody, then again, the hatred speech, and you like it, and once the algorithm notice that you like it, they will keep on feed you more and more. So they say recently the massacre in the Rohingya, I mean in Myanmar, is due to this. Because the Myanmar people, the first thing they see is the Facebook. The first account they open is the Facebook. So meaning to say that actually, according to the video clip, they say the massacre, partial, the faith, all this social media, they have to be, they play the major role for the responsibility of massacre in Myanmar, and also what happened in the Trump election. They said basically Russia, they doesn't manipulate anything, but just they know all these things run very well, so they manipulate all this algorithm calculation. So class have to be careful. So now what they try to encourage us don't just accept what the YouTube and Facebook recommend to you. They say don't. You have to always decide yourself. They will recommend based on their profit. They design many things. And now what they try to do, they will make sure that you can stay at the screen as much as possible. The more you stay at the screen, then the more advertisement they will feed you. They will give you more advertisement. And they say, why we can use the thing free. I think maybe Mr. Steele or Mr. Steele, you don't realize. For them, the social media, okay, the social giant, we are the product. No thing is free. We are the product actually. When we use things with free, meaning to say that the advertiser pay for us. And finally, we are the product. So they always fit with the advertisement. According our habit. So wherever you go, you browse, wherever you watch, everything is recorded now. Then they will feed you the compatible advertisement. Then the advertiser directly hit you as a target, then they get the sales already. They are happy, Facebook happy, and you indirectly have been manipulated without realization. You see or not? So you end up 7 hours in the Facebook and the YouTube. You can't stop because they keep on a lot of strategy to attract you. But of course, we ourselves have to be responsible. It's just like credit card. You can't say, I'm in heavy debt due to the credit card. Yes, they got some setup in the credit card, and also maybe they got some setup in the Facebook. But you yourself have to be aware. You have, there will be some responsibility within yourself. Am I right, Jun Jin? Do you agree what I say? Okay. So I think maybe, Mr. Teo, Mrs. Teo, do you realize this thing or not? Do you know that you are the product when you are playing the Facebook and YouTube? Do you know that you are the product? Do you realize that or not, Mr. Teo? Have you heard about that? On the mic.
Yeah, I know.
You know, very
because
good.
How many participants, how many views, they get the advertisement.
Yeah, that's good. So meaning to say now people getting not the stupid. Oh no, sorry. We are getting smart already. Because in the beginning everybody enjoy what?
Yes.
Free, Gmail is free, everything is free. How come it's free? I also don't understand. But they claim that every year they earn $1 billion, $1 trillion. I also don't understand. How come they earn so much? I never pay them. Everything is free. Finally, I realized my privacy actually is their product, and they sell it out. You see. Okay. So I think this is a good topic lah. So you guys can try to to know it deeper and try to share out to the people. Okay. Anyway, we don't totally blame them. We ourselves have to take some steps. So basically, according the recommendation, because this the social dilemma, the interviewee all are work for this giant tech company, the previously they involved. Finally, they found it's unethical, so they all withdraw from the job. They hold the major post there. So they say, okay, just turn off the notification. They say, so that you wouldn't just be in your handphone of 3 to 5 hours. And then they say better, you know or not, all these high posts of the social media, they don't allow their kids playing the handphone until the high school. Do you realize or not? They don't allow because they knew it's very bad, but they won't tell you. But they do this, so they will allow the children play the handphone just after the high school. So maybe your grandchildren, you have to be careful with that. We all play handphone in a very early stage, all right, and then have to limit the time and check whether there's any addiction or not. How do you know the addiction? Yeah, Mrs. K, you can try. Okay, Mrs. Teo, during the lunchtime, if you've got so many grandchildren eating there, you just confiscate, you just keep all the handphone, see whether they can cool down or not. If let's say they start, the mind is not in the table, they want to talk to you, they don't want to see you, they got addicted already. You can check it out nowadays. It's very serious for a teenager.
Yes, their parents, in order to calm them down, they can have their meal properly. So they pass handphone on the cartoon for them.
Yeah, that's good. So I mean, this is quite serious for certain area already. I think Junji little more realize this problem, right? You're younger, you realize it easily. Maybe well, after listening, please go to share to tell people that just be careful this. This is a quite serious problem already. They got addicted already. Okay, without handphone, according I don't know whether you trust it or not. According to this this video clip, but they mentioned that the societal rate is getting higher just after the launching of the handphone, especially for the teenager. Because they feel depressed, especially how you view them, okay, how much do you like and how you comment. The societal rate is getting higher and higher. According to them, so whether you trust it or not, you can observe by yourself. So finally, all these tech people, they say, please just please put more attention at the real world, don't always at the handphone. Because I realized that previously I met two guys. We used to communicate through the handphone. They basically respond me instantly, very instantaneously. Okay, so I feel good, all right. You respond me instantaneously. You see, meaning to say you will pay attention to my question. You see, but once I go to meet them, they do the same thing. They will respond instantaneously. The message from the handphone, not me in front of him, So he doesn't bother me, I'm in front of him, he just busy to respond in the handphone or radio. So I realized why they always respond me instantaneously. They repeat the same habit, even though I'm in front of them, you see. Something very wrong already. The guy, they neglect the reality world, They just engage in this virtual world. Junji, am I right? Nowadays, it's something quite wrong already. You should talk to me. I'm in front of you. But no, he just keep on responding the handphone. You see? I see. Okay. So I just bring out the issue in this. For this. Junji, you want to add something? Are you a modern guy? You're a high-tech guy. Maybe you can tell us more things. Yeah.
I think what you said is true. So what is important is because this I do data science, so we learn how to cluster things together, so things which are closely related. So based on this, we can mine your behavior, and then based on that, we can tell you what are the things. We can keep on selling things that you like.
So you're the culprit. I'm talking to the culprit. No. It's a human issue.
Yes.
It's a human issue.
But it is both sides. I think it is convenient for the people. The recommendation is good because it knows what you like, and then based on that, it recommend you the same things that you may also be interested with. So with that, then you open up with more opportunity and with more options.
That's true.
Right.
Basically now I'm learning all the acupressure pro, So after one video clip, another come to me, and also quite authentic one. It seems to know me very well, I feel happy. Hey, all the thing come is what I want because I'm going to teach to share to you all. See, so I know it's the human problem. It's not algorithm calculation problem. So you can make full use of it. Okay, any question you can ask? The culprit is here. He is the one who do all this type of stuff to us. Is it? Which company you serve, Junji? Which one company you serve?
Previously, I was with IBM.
IBM, I see. Luckily, not FBI.
Not FBI.
Not FBI. IBM, not FBI. Very good. All right. So class, you see here. Okay, and then you see I refrain from uttering the words can cause division and discourse. Okay, so meaning to say if you speak something, basically the relation is good, then it turn back. So that is meaning to say you try to create the discord and create the division. Okay. Okay, one question to you. If let's say one guy, come to my temple, all right. So you know that the guy prefer borrowing the money. So you come to talk to me. You say, oh, master, the guy prefer borrowing the money. So, okay. So, okay. How do you differentiate that? You are causing the division, or you try to help the temple? You try to help me? Sharon?
The person want to borrow money from Sifu.
No, a person prefer borrowing money. It comes to my temple, all right? So you know the guy's habit. So you come to say, oh, master, the guy prefer borrowing the money, okay? So how do you differentiate that? You are helping me, or you cause the division between I and the guy?
Or you say, I will come and tell Sifu that this person
is very bad.
Is bad. And am I helping Sifu or not?
Or you're causing the division between I and the guy?
Oh, maybe for Sifu, even though I know the fellow is bad, but if he come and ask Sifu for it, I won't tell Sifu beforehand. I will see how Sifu is responding to him. And maybe Sifu know me very well. Sometimes they will ask me, hey Sharon, can I lend money to this fellow or what? Then
okay. So you will wait until the case happened, then you come to me lah. Am I right? You won't just do things previously lah, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
You mean? Okay, how about Mr. Teo? Mr. Teo?
He borrowed money, but maybe he will pay you back.
No. He doesn't pay. He
doesn't pay. Okay.
So his reputation is bad. Okay.
I see. Maybe I just have to give you a word. That this guy used to borrow money and then he never paid. So I don't know what he's going to talk to you.
Okay.
He just ask you to get yourself prepared.
Okay. So are you going to worry that I think you try to create the division between the guy?
I'm not worried that because it may cause you a problem later part that you help him unless you are willing to help him without thinking about repayment back.
Oh, meaning to say that, okay, Mr. Teo, you means that even though I misunderstood you, but later on the facts will tell the truth lah. That's what you mean, right? Oh, okay, that's good. All right. How about Jing Jue?
If I know for sure that the guy is always borrowing money, and I know the reason is for not a good purpose, then I will let you know. If I'm not sure, then I will find out why he is doing that.
So how do you avoid that? I don't think you try to cause the division between I and the guy.
Yes, I think I will cause the relation between you and the guy. How not to? I think what is important is I need to understand why he is doing that.
Yeah, you see, why I say so, class, it is quite normal that if people come to tell you, oh, the guy is so bad, the guy is so bad, if you say, I and the guy, our relationship is quite good, and you come to tell me the bad things, I think you are the problem, you know. You know what I mean?
I know.
So basically, we will respond, how come you always say my good friend bad things? Maybe you are the bad guy, you see. So meaning to say that you are at risk when you come to tell me this, you see. Okay. Yeah, Mrs. Teo always have a good idea. What? How would you tell me?
If I see that person, he's physically is well, and I know he's always lazy to work, just want to get easy money, asking everywhere, then I will tell Sifu.
Okay, meaning to say there's the evidence, There's the evidence you tell me. No, how do you avoid that? I don't suspect.
I will tell you this person's way of asking money. So it's up to Sifu to decide.
Why
maybe
why do you bear the risk that I I think maybe you are the bad one because you always talk about the bad thing. Why do you wish to bear the risks?
Because this guy must be very popular, can see everywhere, showing hand to ask money. So if I know well already, then only I will tell Sifu.
Okay,
This
so
one is not an actual person we are supposed to help.
yeah, I got it. Okay. So meaning to say, basically, all of you are quite experienced, meaning to say that you know the evidence is quite strong. Of course, I think our relationship also good lah. You think, oh, Sifu, you shouldn't let Sifu become victimized by the guy, and then you will come. Meaning to say that our relationship is not that bad, so you're going to bear the risk for being suspect or to cause the division. You come to me and then tell me, okay, and then you're not worrying because there's the evidence very strong that the guy prefer borrowing the money. Am I right? Okay, so meaning to say we try in this way, but I think in reality, especially those working in the office, I think if you are the boss, okay, or maybe okay, you get the people report to you that some people is bad sometimes the way I see is a very skillful guy, maybe he really hate you. He hate you. And at the same time, you do something wrong. So he take opportunity to report you. At the same time, he use his boss to take action against you. The way I see it. Am I right? I mean, in the real world, basically, people will be very skillful. Okay, you make me angry. I don't like you. Okay, of course, I will report to the boss, but I will make sure you really make the mistake. And I got the evidence. So I let the boss take action against you, and I also take a revenge at the same time. Am I right? In the real world.
But Sifu, this one is a different issue.
No,
what
right.
you say is different issue.
No.
Your intention is to hurt the other party by telling you.
Yeah. No, I say this is the real world. I mean, the real world, sometimes people that come to tell you, it's not that simple. They got some hidden agenda one. The first case is very simple only. But these cases are, especially you work in office, there's so many people there, and people is very smart, they know how to hide the agenda. So sometimes it's not easy for the boss to have a right judgment. So sometimes as a boss, you must be got how to say agents to help you to collect the information, all these things. Yeah. So you know everybody better. Yeah, who really comes to standing the back or who really do the work, then you will know, you see. It's not easy for being a boss. People come, they're so complicated, you see. And is there anybody have been victimized by this type of complaint before? No, so you're all lucky lah. It is quite common.
Sometimes we are victimized, we are not aware. Sometimes you don't know.
Sometimes you don't know.
Because a person may write a bad letter to your head office.
Yeah.
And then people, the audit team come and check you. You don't know. If they don't disclose, you don't know anything also.
They have been protected by the white whistleblower. By the whistleblower act. Am I right? So you don't know. So I mean, well, it is fair because we call check and balance. Okay, so no problem. You can complain me, but the investigation must be fair. I think that's the point. So as a boss, you must be able to conduct a fair investigation upon me and prove my innocence. If you are real innocent, okay, just take time for you to prove it only. Okay, Mr. Teo, maybe you have some experience to share.
That's why just now I told you that there are people who wrote letters and complained me in head office. But I later I found out that somebody complains me. But as long as I'm not doing anything wrong, I'm not worried.
Are you fairly interrogated?
Yeah, but I'm not worried because I didn't do anything wrong.
Is there any retaliation involved in this letter? Is there any retaliation behind the letter, the complaint?
Not really can find out. Not really can find out.
You can find out.
Yeah.
Sometimes you say this type of thing, not sure ambiguity. Sometimes can be worse, you know. Because you're just not sure. Maybe sometimes I think maybe Jing Jue, you prefer confront the people. You don't like me, you come. I want to know who are you. Okay, we talk. Okay, Jing Jue, am I right? I think you prefer like this, don't hide, I don't know where are you. Then you start to think, maybe you, okay, it seems like you, okay, it seems like Sharon, because the face with the long hair, it seems like the one like Mrs. Teo, because the way you smile like that, I think you are the one complaining me. Then later on, no, I think Li Ping, because you see you're so quiet, I think you'll complain me. Am I right? You know? That even worse. Am I right? So Junji, sometimes we prefer, okay, you come confront me. I talk to you. Okay, if I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong. Am I right, Junji?
Yes.
So you're so skeptical. Everybody look like the culprit, but finally you're not sure. You suffer yourself finally, you see. So that's the real one. So Mr. Teo, better get retirement. Yeah, just avoid all the
Before I retire almost 20 years.
very good. So just play the Chico. The Chico Chico every day, so simple. So that's we call office politics. Junji, do you have to encounter this type of thing, Junji, in your work?
No, not so much. Yeah.
Because you're just facing the data only.
Yes.
Good job. Okay. How about Li Ping? Li Ping? No office politics. How about Sharon? You got office politics?
For me, there is no office politics at the moment.
Oh, very good.
I remember when I was younger and I was the principal of a college. And because that time during when I was the principal, my children were still young. So after school, normally I had to go and pick them up and put them in my office. And then I remember one of the lecturer was every time come to college late, and then miss the lecture and last minute and call me up and say, oh, sorry, Sharon, today I cannot come and have lecture. And then last minute I had to call up. So at the end, I sacked this person because so many times, the student all came in and then I had to find a last minute replacement. So I sacked him. After that, he was very angry. He made a complaint because our head office is in KL. He made a complaint to me, to the top management. Then one day, the top management, they came down to KL and called him. They know that he's causing a problem. Why I sacked the lecturer. And then only I know, my boss told me that he called up KL to say that I'm making hassle to the college because my children is in my office after school. So we call him up to let him make him complain why he's been sacked. Then the KL boss told me that he report to us that saying that you're not doing your job because of your children. So I said, I said him not because he is always absent, and it make no good for the student. So at the end, the boss tell in front of him what. At least Sharon is better. He is not absent from the college. He just bring the children. He make sure she is in the college and is in the office. Make sure she is in the college. Whereas you just simply absent. So the case is like that.
That the fair education is more important, and all the weakness will come forward. I mean to claim your innocence. Okay, so
I didn't even know that he called the college to complain about me.
That's good. Okay. Oh well, Junji, I think you should try to look some job involve a little bit in the politics, and you see Sharon looks enjoy the politics also. To get some experience. Okay.
Working with computer, everything I can control.
It's better than working with a human. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So now we go to the next. Let's take a look. Okay, I try to make all effort to reconcile and resolve all conflict, however small. So here is, okay, you see, reconcile, resolve all the conflict, however small. We discussed this already, all right. So now we go to the fifth precept. Okay, yes, Li Ping, can you read out the fifth precept?
Fifth precept. Aware of the suffering caused by unmindful consumption, I vow to cultivate good health, both physical and mental, for myself, my family, and my society by practicing mindful eating, drinking, and consuming. I vow to ingest only items that preserve peace, well-being, and joy in my body, in my consciousness, and in the collective body and consciousness of my family and society. I am determined not to use alcohol or any other intoxicant or to ingest foods or other items that contain toxins, such as certain TV programs, magazines, books, films, and conversations. I'm aware that to damage my body or my consciousness with these poisons is to betray my ancestors, my parents, my society, and future generations. I will work to transform violence, fear, anger, and confusion in myself and in society by practicing a diet for myself and for society. I understand that a proper diet is crucial for self-transformation and for the transformation of society. Since I admit the advantage of triple gem, I will willing to learn Dharma. I vow to change myself and advise others to get rid of habits of greedy, anger, and stupidity. I will transfer merit after the class as
Sorry. Okay, more already, we should stop here actually, Okay, thank you so much, okay, Okay, you have highlighted the point, am I right? It's the point highlight. Okay, well, class, they got one more case is between the honesty, all right, and then the stealing, Okay, so you have to answer me, okay, Okay, the case is like that, Okay, class, let's say you hold a high post, okay, you have a decision-making power, okay, and then the purchasing department from other company come to corrupt you. So at the same time, you really lack of money. Your mother is undergoing the operation, and the kids needs the money a lot urgently. So finally, you make the decision to accept the corruption. Okay, and okay. So after and then so you realize that this is not honest. You know it's not honest. You accept it because you need to settle the problem. So finally, the problem has been settled already. Okay, so next, are you going to report to your superior honestly and risk for being sacked, or you just keep quiet since it seems nothing happened because it seems nobody heard for your honesty, for your dishonesty? So how are you going to decide? You will insist for honesty and risk for being sacked, or just keep quiet? It seems nobody know, and the present situation, you need the present position for the financial stability. So which one you choose? And my question clear? Clear, okay. So number one, honest, you insist for honesty. So you opt for stability, the stability of the present situation. You can vote. Yeah, Li Ping vote already. Oh, she is brave. Okay. So maintain present situation. Just keep quiet, all right. Okay. 3 more people haven't voted yet. I know Magnum Toto have been closed down and blurry. Okay, Mr. Teo. Oh, vote number 2. No people insist for the honesty. Okay, let me see. Check first. Okay, Li Ping, you vote first. Why you don't insist for the honesty?
It's because to remain my position in the company, then I need that position to support my family.
Okay.
Then if I report to my manager or the management, because I don't know the management, is it got any corruptions?
Okay. You
So,
lost confidence. You lost confidence.
yeah.
You worry that the action might not be fair enough also. You worry.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a good point also. The last one who make decision is Miss Kecking. Yes. Why you choose number 2? Mrs.
I know if I were to report to my superior, definitely I will be sad. So I will lose my job. So I don't have earning, I cannot support the family. But actually, in actual fact, I cannot accept the bribery because I can't sleep at night.
Okay. No. No. The case is based on you accept already, like you really need it.
I accept because since I am in need of the money for urgency. So I will keep silent.
Oh, I see. So
or maybe later I may tell my boss.
You will tell your boss later on.
Later on.
So you choose number 1 basically. So you mean since you cannot sleep accepting the bribery, so
I will tell.
So you will take
tell. I'm prepared to come out from the office.
Okay. So meaning to say you prioritize the honesty lah. Wait lah, quite noisy, right? Wait, I see. Okay, good. Yes, Mr. Teo, why you don't prioritize honesty? Okay, let's see first.
As what Kecking said, once you report, you must prepare to get sacked.
Okay, yes.
So in order to survive, maybe you play time. Maybe you decide later.
Okay.
Without their knowing until now. Maybe you got that sum of money to give back to the other company. Pay back. So if they accept it, the whole thing will be solved. Fair enough.
Yeah. So
so you show your honesty there. The intention is maybe you got a sum of money to pay back. Because immediately you need to save somebody, that's why you have no choice.
So meaning to say that Mr. Teo, you will make the decision, you look for the future remedy lah.
I say with the time you need time to solve this problem.
Meaning to say you try to okay, you not just keep quiet, but you will try to solve the problem, but you need more time so that everybody happy lah finally lah, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. How about Jing Jue? Why you not insist for the honesty?
I think it depends how bad is the situation, whether I can sleep or not. If I end up I am bothered by that and I couldn't sleep, that is then I will report.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is very good benchmark whether we can sleep or not. The first benchmark. Okay, all right. Okay, Sharon, what is your benchmark? Okay, Sharon.
I think if the bribery already happened and there is no damage done to the company or to anybody else, except there is a benefit for my pocket, I think I'll just keep quiet about it until let's see later time what happened.
Same lah, like what Mr. Teo think lah, it's possible. See where you can do the remedy for it lah. Meaning to say the guilty is there, but just the problem. Okay, so meaning to say that two people insist for the honesty if cannot sleep. Okay, because your consciousness make you have to be honest. So class, this type of honesty, this type of consciousness, later on we talk about, we call it as there's a description for it. Okay, we'll go through it later on. Okay, so now class. Okay, so we keep on with this. Okay, now we go to the 5th precept. It's an unmindful consumption. Okay, so class, basically for the precept number 5 is about no intoxication. All right, in a very orthodox Vinaya, okay, 1,000 years ago, Shakyamuni allows take the alcohol. Okay, there's no prohibition. Okay, but after since one case happened, there's one Buddha disciple, a monk, is very good in psychic. Okay, so he can just fly. Okay, so if there's a fire, he can just immediately put down. And even there's a dragon come threaten him, he can just tame the dragon by using his psychic. Okay, okay. So so this monk, okay, he come to the village and want to get accommodation. So the residents suggest that he can just stay in the cave with the dragon. Okay, but the dragon is very fierce. But finally, okay, the noble sages able to conquer to handle the dragon. Okay, so he's getting famous. Okay, so next day, okay, everybody know him very well. So he go for Pindabat. Okay, so go to alms round. You know alms round, monks take a bowl, go to alms round. So a lady just put some alcohol. So after drinking the alcohol, he got intoxicated and just lie down unconsciousness and without unconsciously there. You see, so the people start to gossip. They say, you see, you the disciple of the Shakyamuni, he claimed that the psychic is so good, but now just lie down like a dead fish there. You see. So they complain to Shakyamuni. So Shakyamuni, after get the complaint now, so call the monk come. So Shakyamuni said that, you see, you are so good in psychic, but once you intoxicated, okay, you can't play your psychic even a little bit. You just like a die people there. So from this day onward, any disciple from me, Shakyamuni, they are not allowed to drink alcohol even though a drop. So that is the reason we begin why no more intoxication. Then second case is due to the Pindabat also. There got two circumstances make this rules how come out. Okay, so there's one monk at that time we are able to Pindabat even after the noon time. You see, so no, that is a different story already. So that is the one. So second why we are not allowed for drinking the alcohol is because by committing this by drinking the alcohol, it can make use to commit the previous fall. So there's one guy, okay, he drank alcohol, so he got intoxicated. All right, so suddenly he saw a chicken. Okay, just stroll over his house, walk in front of his house. He feel hungry. Okay, before intoxicated, he is not daring to do anything to the chicken. But after the intoxicated, he got gut, so he go to kill the chicken and eat the chicken. Then the owner comes. Okay, so the owner asks for, where is my chicken? He said, oh, I don't know. So he started to lie already. So in the beginning, okay, he killed and steal, and now he lie already. And later on, you notice that the owner is the lady, looks beautiful also. And then because after the intoxicated, he go to rape the lady. So meaning to say that once you commit the intoxication, finally the other four you will commit all together. So that's the reason why in Shakyamuni try to prohibit for intoxication, even one drop, except for medication purpose. If let's say it has been prescribed by the doctor that, you are allowed to take the alcohol, then you'll be fine. Okay. But okay, for present day, how to apply it? Okay, class, in present day, a few things to aware of. Number one, class, if let's say you still need take a little bit the beer for entertainment, okay, or maybe you are involved in sales or what, entertain the guests, or maybe sometime friend gathering, a little bit beer feel happy. So class, you don't take this precept. We understand that sometimes, especially for those involved in the business, you have to please your customer. A little bit beer sometimes quite is unavoidable. So class, if you involved in this situation, don't go to observe this precept. Okay, get it? Don't observe this precept. If you need maybe a little bit beer for entertainment, you are still the purchasing, you are still in the sales department, so avoid this. Okay, don't take the precept. Second, if let's say you still need a little bit beer, maybe just to feel happy with all your friends, and it become a customer already, so don't take this precept. Meaning to say you're not ready, and you're not ready to lose your friend. So don't go to hold this precept until you are ready. Okay. How about the woman? I heard that a woman used to take some Wong Zhao Gai after giving birth of the baby. So far, is there any replacement for this, or you have to take the Wong Zhao Gai because it's the only remedy? Yes, Mrs. Teo, Is there any replacement for this, or there's no option? This is the best for the woman.
That is you.
So far,
Ah.
Hong Chao Ka. For myself, I didn't take Hong Chao Ka. I take the dome.
Oh,
Water on the dome.
it still can remove the wind. It still can
Yes, yes.
Warm, warm.
Keep the body warm.
Oh, you got the replacement now. How about leaping? Do you need a replacement, or Wong Chao Kai is the best thing for Sharon and leaping after giving?
I didn't take also.
I thought the dome is also the alcohol one.
A dome also alcohol. Oh, same lah. Well, it is allowable since this is the medicine under the medicine prescription that we can find. Oh, okay. Oh, so leaping, you don't take what is your replacement? Leaping, what's your replacement for Wong Chao Kai?
I didn't take much wine and alcohol actually.
Totally no.
A bit lah, not much.
But still need lah, huh? So yeah, okay, class. Basically in Chinese medicine, alcohol needs to circulate the medicine throughout the body. So that is an exception. That will be fine, huh? But if let's say you take the alcohol, okay, class, you have to remember, huh? We tell you that it is not good to do. We weren't going to catch you. We are not jacking. We just tell you the pros and cons. Finally, you decide for yourself. You get what I mean? We just tell you, that is the Buddhism way lah. We tell you the effect is there lah. Yeah, Sharon, yes.
Sufu, actually, we don't need to take the wine. Because I know the Malay lady, when they give birth, they also don't take alcohol. What they do is they do the massaging those tungku, or with the hot plate or something like that.
Yeah. Hey, same. Hey. Okay. How about the European, the USA lady, the European?
They don't have confinement. They just stay away. They drink wine, and then after that, they come out and walk about already.
So you meaning to say that maybe in European country they used to drink beer daily, so that's the best tonic. I mean to remove the wind already, right? So you see, so a class I heard that maybe in Denmark, the beer is as cheap as water, and they need to warm the body. So that should be the exception also. So class, sometimes we have to check the background. Why we have to uphold some vinaya. But now we know that now the government imposed a very strict law for those who drunken driving. So we know that actually it's quite serious also. If you drive in a drunken situation. Okay, so that's the thing. So class, for this precept in the modern day, we will consider you are committing the fifth precept if you are obsessive to anything, including maybe just the drug. All right, the drug. The drug. Maybe smoking, maybe gambling, maybe watching the drama series. You cannot stop. Okay, just watch 100 movie for 3 days, something like that. As long as there's obsessive and make your mind turn out become not clear and sensible, is considered obsessive already. So you have to know so because this is for your own good, so you know that any obsession is considered not good for the fifth precept. Okay, so plus you take a look, you see now. So the fifth precept, you see, it includes the eating, drinking, and consuming. Include the eating now. So nowadays, people they will eat just mindlessly. Keep on eating. That is the other type of the obsessive also Then let's take a look. Okay, I'm determined not to use alcohol, any intoxicant, ingest any food or item that contain the toxin. You see, let's take a look. Include the TV programs, magazine, book, films, and conversation. You see, even though the conversation, you see, if there is any toxin, intoxicants, so it's considered unmindful consumption already. Okay, so you see, I will work to transform the violence, fear, anger in society by practicing a diet for myself and for society. You see, this fifth precept, I think the modern interpretation is quite good. It is quite updating. It includes many aspects just to make you healthy, mentally and physically. I heard that in Guangzhou, there's a one college to help people get rid of the addiction for internet. In China, they got, if you're already addicted to internet, don't know how to remove the habit, you go to the college that they help you to remove the addict for the internet, you see. This thing also happened, see. Okay, so this is the precept number 5, you see. So after this 5 precept, class, let's come back to these notes. It's about this already, class. Okay. Junjie, have you copied down this sentence? This remark in red, have you copied down?
Right, practicing precept with upgrade.
Yeah, Junjie, have you copied down this? Yeah, I think this is just in the page number 1, 2, in the page number 2. Yeah, class, do you copy down this or not?
Sorry. Yes, I was talking mute.
Yeah, copy down Junjie.
Copy down already.
Okay, yes, okay, yeah. Mr. Teo, can you read the remarks in red?
Spirit is therefore described as the mind having purity its nature, just like the water purifying pearls and that can purify muddy water. From this pure belief arises the power of stopping evil and doing good of the precept. This is called actually receiving the precepts.
Yes. Okay, so class, you see, what is the meaning to say that receiving the precept? There's the power to stopping the evil and doing the good. This is the power make Junjie and Mrs. Teo cannot sleep at night after accept the bribery. Okay, class, I'm not saying the rest is...
It's my character.
Yeah, it's good. So that's, I mean, sometimes this type of power is inborn one, which is good. You see, you can't do bad thing because you cannot sleep. You should do bad thing, you do the good thing, you see. But anyway, I'm not saying the other guy made a wrong decision because we put you in a hard situation. This is a lost situation. Sometimes really don't know. Maybe once we are in the real situation, we will do differently. We don't know. But this example, why to put you. So once you make the decision, you do something, you can't sleep well, that is the power to you. So we call it, if it happens to you, we say that you have received the precept during the ceremony. You see, we got one ceremony for you to observe the 5 precepts. After the ceremony, we call you as a upasaka. Okay, but it could be namely upasaka only. Okay, so it could be superficially. If let's say the power is not arising in your mind, but you see, even though you don't undergo the ritual, but your mind, once you do the bad thing, okay, you start cannot sleep, meaning to say that you possess the sila inborn. That is very noble, Let's take a look. This we call it as a sila, you see, remember? Now you see sila, you see. Sila is what? You say, with the right discipline means soothing, calming, you see. The function of the precept is to stop evil and encourage doing the good, you see. So meaning to say that you got the inborn sila. Sometimes the inborn sila is carried forward from the past life. Class, it is carried forward from the past life. So meaning to say in the past life, you used to be for being like that. So this life, you will do the same only. You will try to doing the good and prevent all the bad. Okay, yeah, this is something. You can try to observe your children or grandchildren, whether do they carry the sila or not. Okay, you can observe. Okay, because if there's a sila here, it's quite hard for the people for being wrong guy. It's quite hard for you to turn out become wrong guy. It's very hard. Okay, so after this, so we go a little bit practicing the precept in the top grade. Okay, yeah, Junjie, please read it out.
Practicing the precepts in top grade. A person who have never committed 5 actions of immediate results before becoming a Buddhist, he take refuge. 5 precepts, śrāmaṇera, bhikkhu or bhikkhuni precepts after meeting an acharya and still keep the precept intact after the ceremony. He can easily attain samatha and vipassana as if a clean cloth vulnerable to stain.
Keep on, please.
Practicing the precepts in medium grade. A person has never committed the major offenses but the minor after ordination. He repents for samatha development, and it is considered as developing of samatha and vipassana from sila, as if a stained cloth is cleanable. Practicing the precepts in low grade. The one who observes precepts fail to keep both the major and minor conduct. According to Theravada, there is no way to repent for major rules offenses, but it is available in Mahayana.
Okay, thank you so much. Class, please highlight the point. Thumb up, please, once you finish highlighting. Okay, finish Jing Jue. Sharon, finish? Okay, thank you so much. Okay. Okay, so class, basically, we observe the precept not for the sake for observing the precept. We observe the precept with the purpose for the meditation. Okay, so you have to just bear in mind that we got three parts of the situation. First grade for observing the precept. Meaning to say that class, before you turn out become a Buddhist, no matter monk or non-monk or just a layman Buddhist, you have never commit any crime before, okay, since childhood until now. So this is the top grade of the preceptor. And once they do the meditation, quite for sure they will attain. Okay. So the second grade is what? Second grade meaning to say that you try to observe the precept, but basically you will offense, you will commit the minor, but the major you won't commit. So you are considered the cloth subject to for being clean. If you do the meditation, you still can success. So the third grade is the bad one, meaning to say that after observing the precept, you commit all the major and minor. So for this type of people, they're quite hard to meditate well because you can't hold your precept well, you see. So for this type of people, basically, you can do the repentance if you commit the major, but you can only commit in the Mahayana tradition, but not the Theravada tradition. If you commit a major crime, class, remember, major crimes are involve the target human, especially. Okay. Okay. So now, class, we come to the terminology. All right. So what the terminology? So number one, okay, is the top grade. You see, commit the 5 action of immediate result. What does it mean? 5 action of immediate result. Okay, class, basically the 5 action of immediate result is come from one people. The name is called as Devadatta. Okay, so if you go through the history of the Buddhism, you will know these people. Class, Devadatta. Okay, Devadatta is a Shakyamuni cousin. Okay, he tried to follow Shakyamuni okay, to become a monk, okay, but he jealous upon the status of the Shakyamuni. So in order, to overrule Shakyamuni, he tried many things. First of all, he tried to, just push the rock to kill Shakyamuni, but he failed. But anyway, the scratch from the stone causing the scar in Shakyamuni and caused the bleeding. Second, he tried to release the elephant, the drunken elephant, to kill the Shakyamuni. But Shakyamuni, by using the Metta Bhavana, and able to calm the elephant. All right. So thirdly, what the Devadatta tried to do is try to badmouth behind the Shakyamuni. You see, he tried to badmouth in order to cause the schism within the Sangha community. So he said that, Shakyamuni is not a very good leader, you see. Okay, he still eat meat, okay. Secondly, he still keeps some medicine for himself, okay. If you follow me, okay, totally I don't eat meat, okay. And I wouldn't allow any of my member to keep any salt or this thing. So he practiced more stringent practice. So finally, he successfully to create a schism between the Sangha community and the split. Okay, so this is the 5 immediate result, which is number one, it caused the bleeding to Shakyamuni. Second, okay, he tried to create a schism. Okay. Third, okay, so these two, these two of the rule appeared is due to the Devadatta. The other three is what? You kill your father, you kill your mother, okay, and you kill Arahant. Basically, number third one, we don't know where got Arahant for you to kill. It is not applicable. But kill father and kill mother is still it's still happen nowadays. So, a class basically, if it happens killing father mother, they might how to say for those who commit the culprit might involve some a drug, okay, they might take the drug or drunken and maybe some hatred, okay, accumulation of a hatred, and maybe the father also used the wrong way to teach the son, so the son will kill the parents. But if let's say it happens according to Buddhism, within this present life, the culprit may fall to the hell just within the present life. These 5 immediate action is the most serious crimes in Buddhism. Okay, so class, you have to be aware of this. Okay, class, if you try to look for the terminology, you see the 5 action of the immediate result, you are able to Google it. 5 action of immediate result. I think it calls like karika. Yes, immediate effect. Yeah, anattarika karma. So class, you can just copy down. This is anattarika karma. Intentionally murdering one mother, father, Arahant, shedding the blood of the Buddha. So class, you can copy down. Yeah, this anattarika karma. Okay. So you can go further after the class. Okay, for your own interest. For casual reading. Anattarika karma. Okay, anattarika karma. So class, you just write kill father, kill mother, intentional kill father, kill mother. That will be enough. But since the rest of the 3 is not that applicable in the modern time. Okay, class. Okay, there's some more terminology. Okay, you see, you see, before becoming, you see, commit a 5 action of immediate result. Before becoming a Buddhist, it means what? Take the refuge. Okay, there's a ceremony for you to take refuge to confirm your status as a Buddhist. Then there will be some obligation for you to as a Buddhist, but of course you will get some benefit after taking the refuge, because you can. I mean, there's a commitment for you, and you can learn the dharma. I mean, after taking the refuge. Class, there's a difference, okay. If let's say you don't commit yourself, if you haven't taken the refuge, you don't gain the status as a Buddhist. Okay, once there is some critical situation, you will say that, oh, sorry, I'm not a Buddhist. There's no obligation for me to observe to be responsible to anything. But if let's say you're taking the refuge, you will have the responsibility for it. Okay, it's just like a student. If let's say, if you are the registered student, you will wear the uniform. Okay, so you can get the privilege to use the library of the school. Okay, and then you can get the learning, you can get the teaching from the teacher. Okay, so you can enjoy all the facility in the school. But at the same time, okay, if you wear the uniform, you play the trunk, and then people will catch you and say, hey, how come you don't go to study? Okay, but if let's say you don't want to register, you don't want to become a registered student, yes, you are free. Okay, you don't need to wear the uniform, but anyway, you can enjoy the privilege as what the registered student do. So that is the reason why it is encourageable for you. If you are ready, please take the refuge. That is the good obligation for you to observe. Okay, to help you. Then next, you see it's a 5 precept as what you learn now, the 5 precept. Then we got the śrāmaṇera, bhikkhu and bhikkhuni. What does that mean? Okay, class, for bhikkhu, bhikkhuni, it's just like a confirmed staff in the company. Okay, śrāmaṇera is just like a probation period. Okay, same. Okay, class, if you are in the probation period, meaning to say that you are the relationship between you and the company is uncertain. It's a śrāmaṇera. Okay, but if let's say, but meaning to say that you can't enjoy all the privilege from the company, and of course you are not fully obliged to the obligation of the company. Okay, but if let's say you confirm your status in the company, so you are considered bhikkhu and bhikkhuni, like me. Okay, I'm the bhikkhu, so I can enjoy the privilege not working. So people offer me. Okay, but at the same time, reciprocally, I have to serve my obligation as a monk. So I have to teach the people like you. Okay, so I have to teach the meditation. I have to do some counseling if necessary. So that is my obligation. Okay, so basically the privilege and the obligation, it comes together. It comes together. Okay, the more privilege you get, the more obligation you have. Like people used to describe for the Spider-Man, right? The greater power you are, the greater obligation you have, right? Like a Spider-Man. It's just the sentence they could lah. How the exact sentence? Junjie.
I think the more power you get, the more
responsibility.
I think.
The more greater power you get, the more responsibility. Same like us. So class, we can also Google, maybe know a little bit. The śrāmaṇera. You see class, śrāmaṇera. Okay, so you can Google it. Just know a little bit regards the śrāmaṇera. śrāmaṇera. Okay, yeah, so śrāmaṇera, you see, a novice mule monastic in the Buddhist context. Yes, class, you can just copy down. A novice mule monastic in the Buddhist context. If there's a śrāmaṇera, if you are the woman, they call it as a śrāmaṇerika. Class, take a look. You see śrāmaṇerika at the bottom. That is for the woman. Novice mule monastic in Buddhist context. Okay. The female is a śrāmaṇeri or śrāmaṇerika. Okay. Okay, there's one more word. Okay, is the bhikkhu, all right? So let's take a look. This is the bhikkhu. The formal definition is the bhikkhu. Let's take a look. Yeah, bhikkhu is an ordained male monastic in Buddhism. So class, you can just copy down an ordained male monastic. I am the example. The female monastic, they call it as the bhikkhuni. Okay, so class just copy down the definition. Yeah, Jing Jue Shan, I know that after the practice, I mean the video clip will show you all the skill three thumb and the spinning chakra. Does it help in your meditation? Jing Jue, it just clearly help you?
Yes, but I just a different problem. I in the daytime it's okay, but at night if I meditate, I find myself my sleep is very weird. I'm very aware inside my sleep.
Oh, I see. But do you feel fresh after wake up?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the key point. Even though you can't go to deep sleep, sometimes if you meditate well, you will remove the sloth and torpor. You will learn in the future class. You can check the notes. Because we call it as a sleep and torpor. You may remove it, so make you awake. Okay. How about Lipik? Is this help all the minor?
I get a better sleep after meditation.
Okay, very good. So please try to check okay, without all the skill, how long you can meditate, how many minutes, maybe 10, 15 minutes with the quality meditation. So after the skill, if the quality time prolonged, so it means it's helpful to you. So totally we got about 6 skills. So hopefully